Hello, I'm Katie Evans. I serve as Dean of Science and Engineering here at Houston Christian University. And this is another episode of Think About It. I'm pleased to be joined today by Alexy Karam. Alexy is a 2021 graduate from Houston Baptist University with a degree in biology. Alexy also serves as the Student Success Specialist for the College of Science and Engineering. Can we start with you telling the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. So, as you said, and as you mentioned, I'm an HBU graduate with a biology degree, but also I served as part of the supplemental instruction team here at HCU. I was part of the Honors College with the wonderful mentors that the Honors College has, as well as working in the library in various departments across the campus and building those connections with all the wonderful faculty that we have here. And I am grateful to now be the Student Success Specialist for the College of Science and Engineering.
So I mentioned you're an alumnus, your sister is an alumna, your brother is here as a current student.
Yes.
It's a family tradition.
Yes.
What has HCU meant to you and your family?
I think the one word that really comes to mind is home. HCU has been that home away from home for all three of us. And we get to come to a campus every single day that centers around Christ, a campus that gives you opportunity to follow those passions within whatever field of study you're choosing, but also connect you with amazing faculty and amazing staff across the entire institution that really care about you as a person. You are beyond just a number. You are someone they want to connect with on a human level. And we can't help but fall in love with that environment and with that feeling that HCU has continued to offer and offered very, very well in the past.
So what has it meant to you and your family to specifically, for you and your siblings, to attend a Christian university?
Yeah, so a Christian university to us has meant that an environment where we center our lectures, our class, our interactions around Christ. Some memories that come to mind include the Honors College, where every discussion we began with prayer. That is something very rare and very beautiful to have. In my Biology 1 courses, we always began with prayer. Genetics, we began with prayer. Prayer and Christ-centered environment was something that I saw throughout my entire time here. It was something that my entire family fell in love with, and why would you not want to come back to such a beautiful and loving environment where it truly helps you stay concrete to the values that you have and that you were raised with.
Okay. What has it been like to transition from being a student to now on the staff here at HCU?
Right, so it's actually been kind of interesting. I would say there's two perspectives. I'll start with the student's perspective. I would not be surprised if the lines are a little bit blurred for them, as I might have been in some of their classrooms, to be honest, as a fellow student. So they kind of see me as that friend on campus, where it's like, how do I kind of address him now, or how do I kind of, what is his role exactly? But from my perspective, I see it as a blessing and opportunity that at such an early stage and so soon after leaving the student body here, I get to now directly impact them in a positive way. So I do want them to see me as that friend on campus. I want them to see me as that support system on campus. But transitioning has been as seamless as I could possibly imagine it to be, especially with the student success faculty and team members, that my colleagues essentially that have guided me and continue to support me through this transition, as well as the amazing faculty in the College of Science and Engineering. So it's kind of that balance that I'm still trying to find and trying to help them as much as they can help me.
I love the model that we have for our student success specialists, with every college at HCU having someone just like you who is attached to that college and getting to know the students and the faculty. Can you tell us a little bit more about your responsibilities as a student success specialist?
Yes, a tongue twister, right?
It is indeed.
So with that, we're really aiming to advocate for our students, support them, and connect them across various resources across campus. So I'll go into a little bit of detail for each one. We're advocating for them, empowering them to be independent while still being there for support, right? To make sure they're getting the help that they needed, everything like that. In terms of support, that one-on-one coaching, holistically letting them develop healthy practices as we guide them through it, but also letting them take the lead, right? It's their education, it's their journey. I want you to be in control. But I'll always be kind of the training wheels that if you need to fall back on them, will be there for you. And of course, connecting them to various resources. I might not be the answer, and it's not I might not be, I am not the answer to a lot of financial questions or cashier's questions, but I understand that I am that point of contact, just as many of the student success specialists are as well. It's putting kind of a face or someone for them to reach out to as a first point of contact, and I absolutely love it.
That's terrific, and we so appreciate you and the connections that you're making with our students, the mentorship, especially of our student orgs, and really the support that you're giving the faculty and the staff in the college. We know that we can always rely on you to help us navigate situations with students and refer them wherever they need to go. So thank you for the work that you're doing there.
Yes, I'm honored.
Well, as you know, the central confession of faith here at HCU is that Jesus Christ is Lord. Everything we do really comes from and flows from that central confession, including the way we think of ourselves as faculty and staff being the hands and feet of Jesus here on the ground. So what does that mean to serve students at their point of need with that central confession in mind?
Right. So I would say that it incorporates things like teaching lessons of integrity and truth in not only every advising appointment, but every interaction that I try to have with a student. It means learning from them. That's something that I'm catching on very quickly, that there is so much to learn from these students. They all come from different backgrounds, different perspectives on so many things. And it's been genuinely a teaching moment for me as much as I hope it's a teaching moment for them. It means being kind to them, being understanding of life circumstances. The same mentorship and the same guidance that I was provided from COSE faculty and the same mentorship that I'm learning from student success specialists, that's the same kind of effort that I hope to give to these students and the same kind of guidance that I hope to give them as well. So it's really about learning from them as well as guiding them with valuable lessons that center around Christ and our faith.
That's terrific, and I know that you were doing such a wonderful job of communicating that Christian worldview to students and your interactions with them. So we've talked about HCU and what it's meant to your family, how special it's been to you and your siblings and,
Right.
and your parents. Suppose that there's a prospective student watching this episode, prospective parents of a student watching this episode. What would you tell them if they're trying to decide whether or not to consider HCU for their future education?
So looking at today's world where things are ever changing, stressors are very, very real, and they affect all of us at different levels. Having an environment that remains steadfast in its convictions, in its mission, in its values is very, very reassuring, it's very comforting. It's an institution that aims to teach you valuable lessons of faith as well as valuable lessons academically. An institution that has faculty that care about you on a human level, faculty that want to empower you and give you the tools and challenge you to continue to pursue to your fullest potential. That's truly why I've called HCU my home and why my siblings and my family continue to call HCU home. Coming back after graduating and working with the COSE faculty has been a blessing. They've welcomed me back with open arms, even hugs, and honestly, I'm still adjusting to part of it because we're going from mentors to colleagues. And one of them, I was talking to Dr. Benitez, and I said, "Oh, hello, Dr. Benitez, nice to see you again." She said, "No, it's Barbara now." I said, I'll have to adjust to that. I get it. But even that, right? So she's connecting with me on a human level. We are colleagues, we are equals. And that's something so beautiful that I believe that they have so much to gain from if they attend an institution such as HCU.
Well, Alexy, we are so proud of you at HCU, that we can claim you as one of our alumni, and that you are continuing to give and to serve the university through your position here now. And we are appreciative and honored to have you as a colleague now. So thank you.
Thank you.
This has been another episode of Think About It. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I invite you to learn more about the programs, the academic offerings we have in the College of Science and Engineering. Thank you.